Hey everyone, it's Miss Pipel. I am going to run you through um, some of our new things for Quarter 4 community meeting for our Period 6 family group. I do want to open up some more options for you guys, knowing that from experience with me and my daughter, our Wi-Fi isn't always what it should be. So if you can see from this first slide, options 1 and 2 are traditional for the most part because we've been doing them since August. However, email, text message, and voicemail, I just want to offer up some more opportunities for you so that you can do what you need to do. All right. First and foremost, our option 1, somewhat traditional. We're going to meet as a group online. The easiest way to do this, or the way you get to it, is number 1, you're going to have your Google Calendar open. I don't know if it's always going to work on your cell phone, but you can try it. Maybe try it a couple times, or you can dial in, I know, meaning you won't necessarily get the video aspect of it, but you can join in and listen, and you can contribute verbally. But to do this, number 1, you're going to go to your Google Calendar invite that I will send out to you. You're going to click on Join Hangout Meet, which is in the center, and I'm going to show you guys here in a moment how to do that. Share with the group, like we've always done. You're going to say your name, which will come in handy, especially if you're joining verbally and not on video. On a scale of 1 to 10, how you feeling? 1 being blah, 10 being fabulous. Your emotion for the day, and then respond to the prompt. I do want to show you briefly what that looks like for a Google Calendar. I'll send you a link that says, or send you an invite that says community meeting. Here is where you're going to do a Hangouts meet, and you're going to join the Hangout there. So just to give you guys an idea of where that belongs. All right, let's go back to our slides. So that's our option 1. Option 2, same old, same old. You're going to open your Google Classroom. There is a community meeting option 2 through 5 category, and open that week's assignment. Open the Google form and type in your response. Same old again. Your name, scale of 1 to 10, how I feel, my emotion today is, and respond to the prompt. I just want to give you guys a general idea of what it's going to look like. This will be our format this quarter. This will get changed to Quarter 4 community meeting. Please type in your name on a scale of 1 to 10. Today my emotion is, I did include an emotions chart here. I'm kind of a nerd about the Muppets, so yay. If you have another one that you like, email it to me so I can include it. And then our prompt down below. What is the most useful item that you own and why? Just make sure when you type your response, sorry, this is in editing mode, I didn't realize that, you're using a complete sentence. Don't just say car, cuz, or IDK. Earn your full credit. I really want to make sure that we're all earning our 27.5 credits for this quarter, because so many of you are close to your junior credits, as well as those of you that are close to getting your end of year sophomore credits, and a handful of you are on your way to earning your senior credits, so congratulations. So just to give you a heads up, again, look for the beach, because that's where we all want to be, right? Next option, option 3, is new. Option 3, email. This will resemble the email options that we've had before, or assignments. It'll be give you an opportunity to copy and paste the majority of the assignment, and you just have to fill in your information. So Google Classroom, community meeting, option 2. Open the template, subject line. This is really important here. I want you guys to, and your future employers, your future professors, want you to represent in a very professional manner. And having a subject line is one step towards that. Now you're going to paste the template into the body of the email and personalize it with your response and send. So I'm going to demonstrate that really quick. So when you're in your assignment, you're going to find an option 3 this time. Option 3, open new Gmail. Let's do this really quick. I can copy and paste the majority of this assignment and just have to update. So here I go from there to my Gmail inbox. If you want to use your personal email, that's fine with me. If you have a Hotmail, a Yahoo, an iCloud account that you prefer, feel free using it. I don't share it with anybody else. Click on Compose. We're going to send this to Miss Pipel, Sunshine and Rainbows, as usual. Notice even then it still includes the Perkins. Subject line, we're going to call this week 1 for the heck of it. By the way, this here below, I'm going to show you guys how to make a signature, so you don't have to type your name in every time, or your closing salutation, whatever the heck it's called. So today I would say I am an 8, because I slept well last night. My emotion today is, I'm going to say I'm pretty happy. The most useful item that I own is, since being in quarantine, I would have to say my most useful item I own, again, is my cell phone. Because I can order food, text message, family and friends, and so much more. Practicing again for those professional emails we're all sending. Thank you and have a nice day, if you want to change that up a bit, or thank you and I look forward to your response, or just thank you. That works for me. Your student, and then your name. I'm going to say Anne this time. And then you're going to click on send. All right. I'm sending that to myself. All right. Let's go back to our slides. Our option 4. Again, you're going to want to look at what the day's prompt is in Google Classroom. It will tell you. Some of you have already saved this number to your phone, but let's go back to the slide so we can be more. For our option 4, you go to Google Classroom, go to Community Meeting, text the following. And notice I didn't include an icon. Some of you have Google Voice. A lot of you have iPhones, various Androids. So I felt it was kind of silly to include, icon, a picture over here, because I don't know what yours looks like. So text the following to 720-634-5386. If you haven't saved that number to your phone yet, please do, and feel free sharing it with your family members. If you have a classmate that is having a hard time getting a hold of a teacher, have them text message me and I can forward that information to them. So anyways, back to this. Our text message. Hello, this is... Make sure you include your name, especially if it's the first time texting me. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am. My emotion today is... And then respond to the prompt and explain. It's a text message. I don't expect a lot of full-on sentences, but double check. Just get used to the idea of double checking for messages. Sorry, checking for spelling, checking for a complete thought. May not be a sentence. Maybe you just type in emotion today is, or the prompt that I keep referring back to as most useful item. Just most useful item, cell phone, because I can contact my friends and family. That works, all right? Just try to avoid too many abbreviations. You can include emojis too if you want. All right, I'm not going to show you how to do that one, because trust me, I've seen you all. You know how to text message. Our last one that we're going to go over is the option 5, which is a voicemail. Open Google Classroom. You're going to see the prompt there. Tell me or leave a voicemail. I may pick up if I'm available. If I'm on the line with another student or a parent or teachers, whatever it might be, it'll go to voicemail. Please leave a voicemail. Once again, save that number. And practice, maybe the first time practice. But hello, this is Anne. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am an 8 today. My emotion today is pretty happy. Slept well, so that always makes me happy. And the most valuable item that I own, I would definitely have to say, is my cell phone, especially over quarantine. I can shop for groceries. I can shop for clothes, because my daughter is growing out of her clothes quickly. And thank you and have a nice day. You should always close any message with some form of greeting, or not a greeting, something that either tells them goodbye, thank you, or if you are expecting a response, make sure you say that, thank you, and I look forward to your response. So please, keep that in mind. Avoid cursing. Get in practice for college and career, especially now that you guys may be watching family or friends or working from home. That communication, it becomes huge. The more professional you are, the better. All right, so let's circle on back to our slide 1. Just to review here, again, quarter 4 community meeting. There are 8 weeks in quarter 4. You have 5 options: meet as a group online, Google form, email, text message, or voicemail. Thank you, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you are safe and that you are physically well and emotionally well. If you heard any noises in the background, it's my dog. She decided to chew on her biggest toy and bone while we were talking about this. So thank you and have a fabulous day.